7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, thanks for coming in to watch the show. How are you guys doing? Yes, we're back here with the fourth episode of this series we like to call Return to Glory. It's a chance for me to take a club that used to be one of the main. There are basically two teams in Munich: Bayern Munich and a lesser-known club known as TSV 1816 Munich, or nicknamed the Lions now. They used to share a stadium. TSV used to have some success, but then financial trouble. Got kind of kicked out of. I won't say they got kicked out of Alliance Arena. They had to sell their stake in that stadium, which should never have been built in the first place had they not been participating. So it's a chance for us to try and evict Bayern Munich in more ways than one. We want to get to the top. And we're playing Football Manager 26. Now, I'll have to tell you, if you see my game, it's going to look a bit different from yours. Chances are it's going to look very different from yours, not because of anything else, but because of what I'm using. I'm using Reshade, making the screen a bit darker because the gamma levels out of the box, they're not that good. So I've had to do certain things to make the game a bit more visually okay for me, because I'm not exactly a spring chicken anymore, so glare does affect me a lot when I'm playing computer games, and this is no different. I mean, the only game that's been doing this to me has been FM26. No other game has done that, which is kind of funny. How are you guys doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yes, today is Friday. Normally I don't stream today. I usually take a break, but I thought, this is giving me a reason. SI have given me a reason to play the game. They have. But we need to play a bit more so that I can, properly go like, okay. Because I'm only playing the game when I'm streaming with you guys. Otherwise, I'm not playing the game. I'll be that frank with you, because I think the number of people who have stopped playing the game is quite a lot. We're always checking Steam DB numbers, right? Okay, so let's go, right? Steam, concurrent, no. Played games. Yeah, usually they have a charts overview, and then they have another one. Oh, I should open up another window. Steam. Usually two. I normally go two. All right, so let's see what the story is today, okay? I like to see, today is a weekend, right? So on a weekend, we should be able to see people playing the game. So at the moment, right, Football Manager 26, this is dropping, man. Yesterday was about 40k at this time of the day. This is peak time in the UK, right? So people generally be playing the game at around this time, or maybe not. Maybe it's still too early. Yeah, too early in the afternoon. But this is Asian times. 37,000 people only. A lot of Asians probably not playing. But look at the number of people who are still playing Football Manager 24. 18,000. I mean, we've got people playing 2,000 people still playing 23. Some people playing 22. I mean, if you look at it this way, lots of people are playing the game Football Manager. I couldn't find that load match button in my save. Maybe I have to start it after the patch to work. Can you check on another save that you started before the patch? This save was started after the patch, not before the patch. Yeah. But not this patch. This was started before this patch, right? So I started it when the 26.1 patch landed. Yeah, so that's when I started this save. So if I go into this match, we go into the match report. We got to go into the match report. There we go, load match. It's up here. The button is here. Yeah. So let's go to other leagues, right? So let's go to the Premier League. I remember, if your leagues are not loaded, you might have an issue. Okay. Premier League. I got to type the whole thing, is it? Okay, all right. Man, there we go. So let's see if they have results here. I don't have these as playable at one point. Yeah, I don't have these. I don't think these are playable. There, got. Yeah, we have. So not every page. You got to go to some of these pages. So come inside here, look at the match report. No, this one doesn't have the load. And this one doesn't have. Yeah. This is a Premier League. I can't see there's no load match for matches that are not in my territory. Okay, so detail level. Did they save it for England? I got England as all, but this I set it up yesterday, right? So I don't know if okay, I know what else to check. Europa League. Okay, so we've got the Europa League. Where's the fixtures? Okay, fixtures are here. We go back one. I don't think we can. I mean, like, this is going to be fun. No? This is going to be fun. No? Looking for the matches from this one is going to be fun. Stages. Let's go to Porto. I don't believe I'm going around the camel's ass to find out. Liga, league phase. Oh wait, there's something there. I just saw it. League phase. Oh man, no. Yeah, let's league phase. This one. Okay, let's go to this one. No, it's not showing for. It's only showing for our league. It's only showing for our league. I want to see whether there is any match reports or matches played before the patch. Okay. Alright, so I only checked like 2 games, right? So we go all the way back to the first league game of the season where this definitely was played prior to the patch, right? Yep, it's not in here. It's not in here. Okay, so let's go. There must be another way. Like maybe maybe you have to go through the match report. Remember, I just know that it has the same. Yep, no. Okay, it's not showing up for matches that were played before the patch. They're showing up for matches played after the patch. Yeah. See, here we go to this one. We go to this match report. Now it's not showing anymore. What the heck is going on, man? One moment I see it, the next moment I don't. Okay, let's go here. And now it's not showing anymore. Dear Lord. Now it's not showing anymore. Man, I was so happy just now. No? Now I'm not so happy anymore. And oddly, right? It's different. Yeah, because the load match had everything in there. Yeah, I know. Now it's not showing up in mine anymore. Yeah, it was showing up earlier. Now it's not showing up. Yeah, you see? It's not showing up. See, I'm going to load the save now. Load game. Load this game in. It's not showing up. I probably will stop streaming, man. Because for me, that is so important though, for me. Yeah, it's the most important requirement I have to play this game. Hey, it's there now. Look, wait, don't tell me it's from a specific tile. It's there now. There, load match is there now. Okay, now let's try. Europa League, right? Oh, that's odd. I thought I was in the Europa League. Hang on a minute. Have I loaded the wrong save? No, this is the correct save. Haven't we been playing the... I'm so lost, no? Oh, this is a new season. Sorry. Yeah, we haven't played any. Why am I not in the Europa League? I'm supposed to be in the Europa League. What? Wait. Was I kicked out of the Europa League? No, right? It's still early, what? September. We played off. I remember we played. No, we played. Didn't we play with? Oh, sheesh. Oh, God. This is annoying. Lord game. Okay, so this was played on the 25th of November. 25th of November. Every date is a. No, this is the year, Daljit. Oh, sorry. They got a convention. They have the convention. Okay. 11th of December 2025. Okay, this is the year. All right. Yeah, you idiot. So this is 2147. This is the RTG Rest Experiment, which was yesterday. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Now this is safer. But it's showing up, huh? Yeah, it showed up. But remember yesterday I didn't set the detail levels up, right? Now we're going back in again. I could have sworn I played Victoria Cologne. No, never mind. Maybe my because I had this really big game yesterday. Or was it? We played so many games I forgot. Like, this doesn't even look like the scorelines from yesterday. Did I save this game last night? I don't think so, no? But then I have auto-save, right? Let me see that load game. I have auto-save, right? Okay, this is auto-saved. This will say 29 September. This one says 29 September. This one says 18 September. This one says 18 September. Yeah, it must be. Because mine is set to auto-save anyway. So preferences. Week, 3-week auto. Yeah. No, every day like you muppet. I know those settings keep changing. Yeah, it's showing up. It's showing up. Definitely showing up. Let me check the competitions I'm involved in. Okay, club. We'll know from club side. Apparently, I'm only in. I'm getting my leagues confused, lah. I thought I was playing the Hungary save. Because in the Hungary save, we were brilliant in some areas. We had these like really tight matches, right? So, okay. Oh, yeah. Now I know why I'm getting confused. Yeah. I was using the Hungary save. Yeah. The Hungary save, the Europa League and everything else, right? So this one, I didn't set the detail levels up earlier. The other one it'll be interesting to see what will be in the Hungary save. Yeah, hold on. Let's load the Hungary save right now. Load. Okay, where's Hungary? Okay, this is Hungary. This is prior to the patch on 14th February, right? This is prior to the patch. So let's see if any matches will load up. Whether they go in and because it's only in a matter of extracting the file because the file is already in the system. Okay, fine. Let's go in here now. Then load match. You can load matches from previous games as well. Yeah. Again, it loads a match. This was done before the patch, no? Yeah, I haven't played this game since the patch. Because I was like, I'm not playing this game. So, but this is showing, it's showing the formations as well. Yep. It's only showing it's showing out of possession, in possession, and out of possession. Yeah. Yep. It is showing. So definitely we can see it. Yeah. So there is no issue. Let's try the Premier League here. I know our own league is showing. Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know if we loaded all the leagues again. Oh yeah, this one also detail level, no? I have to set up the detail level. Can I set all to? No, I can't. Yeah, that all mix stages. Okay, this is not so bad. Yeah, we already have it. So that's the good news. So wait, let me check again. I want to see whether England is in there. No, I go. No, England is not there. I'll be annoyed. Okay, England men mix. Okay, good. Okay, so it's already in there. So we go to Premier League. No, it doesn't want to show me. Bloody useless search filter. The English Premier Division. Okay, alright, done. So we got the English Premier Division, we got the rankings, we got the stats, we also got the fixtures. But you can't do it from here because these, now it is. Yeah, there we go. Full detail level. I was right. I was absolutely 100% correct. I'm on the beta track. No, this is not even my game. This is not even my league. This is the English league. It's in full detail. Because all my leagues are set up like this. If you don't set the detail level up, you will not see their formations. You will not be able to load their games. You need their leagues loaded. So for example, I got my under 20, so I can always go and check an under 20s match. I've always had no issue with this. I know a lot of people have had issues with this in the past. They go like, oh, I cannot see. Then I don't know, it's bug. I'm going, it's not bug. You gotta set up the detail level, otherwise you don't get it. Because there's a quick match engine and there's a full match engine. It's the same. Nothing has changed here. So all these leagues are loaded. So you can see I've got Brentford and Everton in England. And I'm not even playing there. So I've got their... So I can actually go in and I can look at their... But I can't... I have to load the game. Right? If you load the game, you can see what the formations they're playing with. Right? Okay. So let's go. Alright, so it takes a while for it to populate according to... Yep, that's it. So we can see the formations. Brilliant. It works. Yep. I don't know why it's not showing, not even on my league. Yeah. So there could be reasons why. Like I said before, if any one of you is using a mod, you're gonna have issues. Because you can't use mods, you can't use face packs, you can't do like a lot of stuff. I wouldn't even try rename all the name fixes as well. I would not have any of those in my game, right? I've got logo packs. The only thing I really trust that for not screwing up stuff is logo packs. Otherwise, I don't touch the rest of the stuff. I don't have a single mod in my game apart from logo packs. I don't even have faces. I don't put faces in there. Yeah, because faces consumes unless the faces is a script, Even if it's a script will consume CPUs, I don't touch it. Yeah, so continue. Not bad. I like this. This is good. Kudos. So I was right. The only way is if that means that I've set the detail level. So all the matches being played from this point onwards, there will be I can load their matches. Any match that has no detail level set, right? That means if anything prior to me setting it, I will not be able to see it. So you absolutely need to go into your saves and set up the detail level. Yeah. That's the only thing I guess it's the only reason why I would see it. That's the only possible reason why it's not there. So here we go. That load matches here. Clear. But you won't see formations here. You have to load the match. This is brilliant because I like this a lot because there are times when I don't want to know what they're forming because I don't want to be tempted into looking at their formation. Right? Sometimes I don't want to be, but now I don't want to be because they could put the damn IP and OP now. But then SI, thank you very much. You make the game easy. You want to make the game fun now. So I've tried everything. I'm not in the Europa League. This is the what's the club called? TSV 1860, right? So they're not even competing in the Europa League. So I don't know why. I think because I got to go detail about those competitions. I set it up as well. Yeah, so we can always go. Here we go. Right, continental competitions for Europe. We got Champions League. Yeah, we have first ever Youth League. We'll do everything. Main stages, UEFA Super Cup, all competitive matches. Let's do this, man. Latter stages. No wonder he didn't show up. It's only latter stages. I want the main stages. I want to know, okay, all competitive matches. We'll do all of them. Let's not be Scroogey McDucky. You've got one of the most powerful rigs you've ever had in your life. Why are you being such a cheapskate? All, baby, all. Push it to the max. Yeah, you sweet thing, you. Okay, let's do this. All. Since you're doing all here, you might as well come here. What about the World Cup? Since you want to be such an idiot, might as well go all the way. World Cup qualification. Main stages, okay? Main stages. World Cup qualifiers. We got to stop Daljit after one. No, let's just make this impossible to play. Under 20 Africa, do it, man. All Africa. Why you discriminating against the Asians? Don't you dare discriminate against Asians, okay? No, enough. Let's do this all the way, baby. All the way. Sound like a psychotic fella. Yeah! Say, Copa America playoff, do it. Main stages. Okay, main stages. Okay, you know what's the worst one to do? Okay, I show you, right? The worst one is this. Brazil. All the South Americans, right? They got all their phases. They got all their, first phase, second phase, third phase, fourth phase. I don't know, man. I gave up a long time ago. All right, not bad. I'm happy. Okay, so who are we playing next? We are playing Victoria Cologne. Okay, good. Let's go and see what they done. Okay, fixture schedule. You beautiful person, you. Can I see from here? What did you play against Once, baby? Thank you very much. Victoria Cologne. What tactic are they going to be using? Let's study the system. This is why I like Football Manager. Okay, here we go. This is what they're going to do. They're playing at home. Wow. They got pressing defensive midfielder who's going to push up here. They've got an outlet attacking midfield. So when they press on a counter press, they're going to push out. So this flank, right, is going to defend quite high up the pitch. Whereas this flank is quite defensive. So I've got to be very wary of their right flank. How I change their details, never do it. You go to details, you have to. If you don't, that's why a lot of people won't be able to see the formations, because you go to detail level, then you choose the competitions you want to track. This is what I mean. You need to pick because you need to pick the competitions you want formations for. Otherwise, it will not give it to you because it was safe on your CPU. But I'll be very careful. All you guys on laptops, you can't do it. You're lost. I'm already in the review team selection. I can't do it now, but I will once I'm out of this. Okay, just one more time. Okay. All right, just want to analyze this. Okay, so we know this. My left flank is already defensive, so it's okay. AP, so this is the guy, the Munster. And then they have a wing back, DM, pretty solid twin. Wow. Okay, so I was right. Okay, so their right flank is the one that we have to be worried about. Okay. The interesting thing is this: how they're gonna start their right flank. Okay, so looking at our tactic on the day, this is what we are playing. So their right flank is attacking us. We are gonna be using this guy to put some pressure on their left flank. Okay, let's go, baby. Let's do this. Okay, so now, if you want to set up a detail level, this is what you do. Okay, so when you go into your game, if you don't set your detail level up, you will never see formations. And this is for every league, including your own league. Because when the game defaults, it sets most or nearly all of it to none. All of it to none. When you go into the game for the first time, everything here will be none. Why? Because SI want you to experience the game without too much processing. So what do all these settings mean? Now, you can come here and set internationals to a custom level, like, continental, or you can do it like this. You click on this and you pick the competitions you want to track. If you're a psychotic like me, you probably you follow most of them, but it's really up to you. I would suggest don't follow everything because it's going to process every single match, whether you like it or not. And it's going to be very, very, very slow on machines that are not running top-end CPUs that are multi-threading, right? So then we got the women. Now, the problem, the women is up to me. I can go none to save on my CPU because I'm not really tracking the women, but, we'll just go main stages. Just be fair to them. Don't be such a evil person. Okay. Asia, I've gone none. Okay. Europe, I've gone mixed. So, competitions, I've gone here. You're on a youth league. So this is where you set it all up, right? So if you want every result from the Champions League, you go all competitive. You don't want the league phase, then you go for. If you don't want the league phase, is latter stages. If you want the league phase, you must have main stages on. All competitive matches will most likely. Okay, I'm not too sure about this one, but I would recommend if you're in this competition, whichever competition you're in, go all competitive matches. That's the rule of thumb. If you're playing the competition, it must be all. North America, the same thing here. So go and choose what you want to set up. Now, if for specific leagues, like you notice, I've gone psychotic here. I've gone for everything because I just want to see how the machine handles it. Okay, and then you can come in here like your specific competition. Like England is a bit scary, right? Why would I want to track everything? I got League One, FA Cup, Carabao, Community Shield, Very 2 Trophy, forget it lah, none. National League Cup, who cares? Right, so all this is you gotta be a bit sharp about picking the right competitions. So my advice is don't be a hero and pick everything. So here, do you need this? We don't. Okay. Then Germany, we don't need this. Okay, we don't. Pokal, yes. League 3 is where I'm playing, Bundesliga. So this is important. In fact, in your own league, you should be all. Hungary, of course, up to me lah. I'm a nutter lah. Okay, so pick. In Italy, you should know your own leagues. You definitely need to know your own leagues where you're playing. So set it up and confirm. Now it will eat up your processing speed, the CPU speed, and that will be noticeable. You know when? At this point. Because here onwards, your process, you see the CPU, you'll start going like crazy. So this is mine, okay? So now it's gone, right? The matches haven't started. This is when the processing starts. Address the team. Get a result. I noticed one thing. I've got to go to I have to go into preferences again because I think the transition of the pages keeps changing every time I play. All right, so we're going to have to look out for their right flank. Okay, so they also have a playmaker on the right flank. We're going to have to pay attention to him too. So this is a very challenging game. We are playing the top of the table team. Okay, so I'm going to come in here, tactics. We're going to go to opposition instructions. There is a play that here, Munster was playing here. So we don't know if he's the playmaker anymore. Because the AI does not play that way. The AI is not a human, not like you guys. You guys all got tactic, never change, right? AI will change. Yeah, if it's not a playmaker, it won't play a playmaker. It normally plays the player based on the attributes that he has. So if I wanted to go back in there, I'd have to come in here. Then I have to study this player, Borhan Bayal. Now, what kind of a play? 17 years old. Forget it. The only clue I have is 17 years old. They put a 17-year-old kid in there. Yeah. Say some of these clubs. So it's interesting that the AI is playing a 17-year-old kid in a match between two of the first and third place. See this process, now it goes on, right? So all the processing is going on. This is back behind the scenes processing for other matches as well, right? They want to take it out now. Oh, you, Engelhardt, you're in trouble. Come on, ref. Hey, no card. Philip with a free kick. Oh, goes over. I hope that helped you, Roma the gamer. So far, so good. We are the ones putting the pressure on them. Yeah, go on the ball. Slice it on Niederlacker. That's where their playmaker is playing, right? So now the playmaker forced to defend. Vollen. Oh, deep it goes. Lobinger, because they're not really whacking down that side of the pitch. What a goal! On the break, no, and he's a target forward. He just went. They're so smart. Because in previous editions of Football Manager, this guy was a target forward. You know what he do? He just hold up the ball, wait for the rest to come. He knew the support wasn't coming, so he went straight for goal. Hey, now we can see oh my God, this is, I think I know why this is happening. Because people were saying the AI doesn't change its roles and duties. And I've been saying it will, no? So we can watch this in possession when they have the ball. What do they do? You can't tell what they're doing out of possession, right? Now it's out of possession, so we won't know. Or now they're in possession, rather. Lobinger is all over my team, man. See, even with the shaders on, I'm using shaders right now. Even with the shaders on, why am I don't have tone map on? No, I don't want to use this. Okay. Now I know what's going on. All right. Okay. I actually put a vignette there on the last stream to show you guys a vignette. Okay, Jakob in the area, crossing the ball. Ray Muller. Phillips. Okay, Muller shoots. The equalizer has come. There's a thing about this game right now, right? Some of these matches I've got to keep this side is too high. Add a vignette. Or I have to darken the thing a bit more. But the downside is all the crowd looks the same. The crowd all looks the same, man. It's like all like, I don't mind. Back in 1978 television. Oh no, Niederlaker, oh my goodness, he's injured already. We can't really tell his physical condition, can we? Can we from here? Yeah, but thanks for putting this up. What? That's it? Wow. SI, you so mean. Last time, at least you can guess, no? I can put him leave him on the pitch. Because he's only 70%. So somebody actually made some sense. Because how the hell do you know 70%? Yeah, but the physios must have gone out, right? So SI becoming quite mean. And they're taking out quite a few of the exploits. You know why it's an exploit? Because last time, what we used to do was I used to look at it like, especially when I PvP play, when I'm playing against somebody, right? Okay, then I look at the guy and go like, yeah, broken finger anyway. Can still play. Yeah, I've actually played a player on the pitch with a broken arm, no? Because they said he had a broken something like a broken hand or some wrist or something like that. Okay, so I let him carry on playing. Yeah, that's it, but so it's quite fun. Because some injuries, because I noticed they didn't ask him to take it off. So it's okay. And there's no penalty. So I think they made it like, okay, all right, you're not supposed to know all this stuff. Okay, let me try to see whether I can. This is already done. So I take this. Can I take this off? Yeah, I take this off. Oh, this is too much. Yeah, I gotta leave it on. Okay, this is already brought down until the cows come home. I cannot do any more with this. Technicolor. Okay, take out Technicolor. Becomes a bit darker. Good. Okay, all right. Yep, take out the tone map. Tone map will make it brighter. No, thank you very much. Let's just leave it like that. Okay, so every game I have to do this. I don't mind. It doesn't hurt my eyes. It's like something happened. Oh, it's too bright. Okay, give me better than me having to wear sunglasses for every single game. Okay, now let's talk. It would be very nice, SI, if you could, right? If you're watching this show right now, because I know you are, okay? It would be very, very nice if you could have like the assistant making a report at this time about his injury. Is it serious enough? Can he carry on? So looking at him, we can see from here right now, right? So his injury isn't as bad as we thought it might be. Okay, so we carry on playing him. Guys, I want to try all this now. Does he break his legs? Okay, let's go to the broadcast view. Okay, so you can see the different angles because the settings are not the same. I noticed the different angles, different camera angles have different lighting levels. Oh, nice! The Wolfram, there we go. This one is very bright. So I've stopped using broadcast. I was right. This one, no matter what I do, it doesn't help it. Not this button. So we go back to tactical. Tactical is at least fine. Okay, still 6.9 because we're gonna bring on Haugen to take over. So it's 2-1 right now. And they haven't done anything different. What about their out of... Oh, they have... This one is a pressing. This now is a splitting outlet midfielder, tracking, pressing. So far, the formation hasn't changed. They have not changed anything. Okay. Boran is still playing. He's a kid. They're giving him a match run out. I have not given my kids a run out. I want to win this game badly. Okay, so what we can do here is not substitute somebody, is it? Okay, substitute. I thought I could do it a left click. Hopsch or Haugen. Haugen is not... See, now I want to actually look at the attributes, but I'm not going to do it. Give Haugen a chance. Okay, let's bring Haugen on. Got to pay attention to his performance. Because he's going to be playing against this Ronstadt. But Ronstadt is under some pressure because now he got fresh legs coming on this side, so this shadow striker might have issues. Okay, so I'm going to shout and demand more from the boys. Nice. Ooh, brilliant free kick. Keeper had to go down and low to get it. Okay, so now TF... So nope, they haven't changed. Oh, they brought on a fresh pair of legs, man. Have they changed their... Still CFD tracking, still the same. Nothing has changed. Okay, cool. As long as they don't want to change. All right, we're going to drop out of this and go to attacking. They made one substitution. Oh, Munst. That's their playmaker. Oi. Originally, when the scouting report came out, they said the playmaker will be playing behind on the right side, right? So where is he now? Let's go to tactics. I can't do opposition instructions from here, so I have to come in here and have to look from here. Where's Munst? He's playing here. They actually have him quite deep. They have him quite deep. Oh, what a ball to Wolfram. Come on. Boom! 3 Victoria Cologne, man. Victoria Cologne. Top of the table. What? They gave a chance to some of their youth players. We want to win, man. Wolfram, what a ball to him. Takes it down so beautifully, gets into the area, and then toe pokes it past the helpless goalkeeper. Joshua Hackney, how are you? Going to start a save with Burnley. Any tips, all? Save every single day. That's my best advice to you. Do not play the game and believe that everything will be hunky-dory. Okay? It won't be. Because there'll be bugs. And you'll be going, oh no, why didn't I, why did I not? So you're going to have to be very careful. Okay, is this the time for us to bring on Meyer? Or Lipperman? Lipperman is actually a kid, no? Do I have faith in him? I want to win this game, no? I don't want to give them a chance of looking in. Krasikny, 17 years old. If you're going to try somebody, I'll try Krasikny. First, Krasikny, I got faith in you, a kid. I got a lot of faith in you. I'm just looking at your face. You're hiding it. So, that's all bullshit garbage coming out. Someone is nervous. No. Okay, what about Lipman? Oh, this is dangerous. I better not. This is a problem with trying to get promoted. No, you talk the talk about rotating players, right? But then you do exactly what the real managers do in the world. Only 3-1 up, right? With 10 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go. Okay, now we bring on a youngster. Okay. All right, we're putting for Christiansen, who's doing a lot of hard running. Danov will come on. He'll come on with Red Muller. And then Jakob. Okay, Jakob. And then up top, Hopsch. We brought Hopsch for Vollen. Okay, done. A whole bunch of new players. And Asman also made a change. Yeah, I was right. They brought on the playmaker. But they bring on for the kid. The kid, they kept him going, man. He's having a shocking day. Boran Bayrak. See, they played this kid, 17 years old. How many other kids they got? Engelhardt, 22 years old. Okay. Lobringer, what a target man. This guy is a superb target man. Then what about Handel? Okay, 32 years old. Sponsel. Oh, yeah, 23 years old. Munst. 23 years old. He's their playmaker. 13 passing, vision. Okay, I think we can take this team out. Yeah, we can. My players are better generally.
Pablo.
Demi OFX, thanks for the raid, man. How you doing? How's your stream? We just finished this game, guys. We saw their formation and we actually came up with a game plan. We didn't change our game plan, frankly speaking, because they were going to make their way down our right flank, and we're not going to change anything now because they're about to get slapped. Because that's exactly where we wanted them to play. Not too bad. Yeah. But we traveled away. We were at home to Victoria Cologne and we beat them. 70.36 Opda. Okay, not so good. Last day's game was better. Yeah, the Opda numbers I thought were fixed because we had one game, right, yesterday. So I thought it was addressed, but we have to play a lot more games. Yeah. Beating my fierce rivals 2-1. Tartan Army. Victoria Cologne. Did it. Tartan Army, how did you do, man? So we've done okay. So our formation, we're still using this. We are using a strikerless 4-2-4. And it's working wonders. Let's go and address our team. Nice work. Benzema. Okay, whatever. All right. Klose suffers defeat against his former club. Sorry, I feel for you. So far, so good. Now we got to go back to training because nowadays we just do training when we feel like doing training, right? Because, the drama with training. Yeah. So we come in here, we go in here, and then we just come in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we can set up our training again. Custom, we go. Not Mickey Mouse, please. Bunda balance. Okay. Custom, Bunda balance. Custom, Bunda balance. Then we have a few weeks of Bunda balance. All right. It beats trying to do it all the way because it's still a few clicks, right? Yeah. All right. Good news. So let's, I think it's time for us to take a look at whether they, no, I'm not going to the data hub. I know the data hub is not being addressed. Yeah. It has not been addressed. Okay, so next match. We are playing against Wien Wiesbaden. I'm massacring all the names I know. Okay, I am so sorry. If you're German. Okay, build up. We're going to do progression. We're going to concentrate on the mid block because we are playing a mid block. But we're going to play away from home, right? Okay, mid block. Yeah, we're playing away from home. Let's find out what kind of formations Wien Wiesbaden have been using. Okay. So we go to the fixture schedule for them. We roll. Oh wow, this is interesting. Okay, let's go in here. Load their match. Load their match. Okay. Once again, your detail. You have to set the detail levels up for you to be able to see their formations. Otherwise, it's not going to show. So this is Wiesbaden. This is OOP. They. White central midfielder, pressing central midfielder, pressing. Okay, what? Okay. Holding wing back. Wow, they really don't really they got one guy running up with this guy on the white. Basically, they're usually using this area of the pitch to attack. But then when they try and attack here, this guy is trying to run to the sidelines on the break. So he's trying to go this way. So this guy is going to either support or come, but there is enough on this side of the pitch for them to try and swing one ball over to him. So he is going to try and come in, usually to strike with his left foot. I mean, that's what they in real life they'll be doing. So if he's going to come in on his left foot, what is he like? Okay, he's a right-only player. Okay. That's a very interesting tactic that you're using, because then he's only got one good foot, right? So he's always going to try and shoot from very sharp angles. So we'll leave it be. All right, that's it. Let's just carry on. Match stats, he didn't do so well in this game. I mean, Obda, I do believe that the numbers not actually reflective. Yeah. But we'll see. I don't trust the data hub. I still don't trust the data hub. Okay, I'm leaving the data hub. I'm not going to the data hub. Okay. I'm playing this game like it was CM0304 when we didn't have data hubs. Okay, so this is pretty okay for me to go that way. Matty Zucks, it's going fine. No, so far no drama with the game. Speaking of which, Rick, we gotta go squad planner as well, right? Because I think that we need to is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? We need to look for see whether we've got our plan set up properly. You know? We know we need a goalkeeper because this guy doesn't cut it. Okay. Okay, I have to go, one day forward, is it? I think so. Sometimes it does that. If it doesn't work, then, squad planner is not really very helpful for me then. Okay, shift 7. Now it doesn't want to work. Shift 7. Hey, what? Control 7. No, right? Shift 7, what? It doesn't, keyboard shortcuts don't work anymore. Now that works. Now that works. Okay, wow. 1. Yeah, it's not showing up. Man, I don't want to do compare with I gotta go around the camel's ass just to find out his attributes. Please select a player. I just thought I did that. Oh my god, that list actually had. Oh my goodness, Thomas Dane versus Thomas Dane. I don't know what to say.
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
Am I muted? I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. Cough. My goalkeeper. We're gonna let this guy's contract run out. I mean, sorry, this is not a goalkeeper. We only have 2 goalkeepers. The first team. Our youth team is not that good either. Our youth team goalkeepers got Dennis Duru. That's about it. He is about the only goalkeeper that has got decent amount of potential. Yeah. Because the rest, maybe Oliver, but Oliver is like a long way away from being I never sign goalkeeper. I never develop goalkeepers because I think it's a waste. Yeah. So might as well just let them sign players. Yeah, that's the way to do it. So goalkeepers, I think we're gonna have to look for a goalkeeper. So, but we don't have money. So let's worry about getting promoted first with this squad. Okay. We're not adding players. Yeah, our plan is not to. So we're taking the same squad that was given to us and we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so it's the same team. Our boy here got injured, right? So the last game. So we're gonna give him a break. and maybe give someone else a chance. Haugen, we know he's not very creative. So we played him there a couple of times and he just didn't show up. So we'll play a Hopsh and see how he fares. Krasikny, I think, right, if I don't give him a chance soon, I might as well shoot myself in the foot. Because he needs a lot of game time. So he's 17 years old, doesn't actually need a lot of game time. Altaus, he is 19 years old. This one will need. So we'll play Altaus or bring him off the bench. Whether his training includes physical training or not. Attributes, we want a quickness as well. Training. Did I say I was supposed? I think I did. Yeah, I should have done that by now. Okay. All right. Keeping on, we're gonna play the same way. Bring the game to them. Nothing has changed in our strategy. Okay, we are attacking them, and we're gonna smack them around. Okay. I expect nothing but a win. So everyone's motivated. Everyone's decent form. I like this as well now. You can also use the feature, in the game itself, when you create the squad view. So they too, we didn't check their formation. We're so arrogant. We believe we can beat them easily. Here you go, Hopsh. It's a bright day, man. I tell you, every single game I've got to reshape the game. I don't want to do that anymore. All right, good start there. No goals. So they got target forward, midfield playmaker, not as aggressive as the previous tactic. The other tactic, the guy pushing out here to win the ball. These guys are pushing out. So they are sitting quite far back. This is a very defensive system. Target, we're basically in 2 out. They are trying to feed these two players and hope that the wingbacks get high up the pitch. Does this screen no longer exist? Which screen is that? This screen exists, what? All screens exist. I mean, whatever is in my game, it should exist in your game. Yeah. Wabat, Christiansen, K. Jakob. Unless you're on the public track. No? I'm on the beta track. Yeah. Oh, Hopsh did well. Okay. There is hope. I think Hopsh is playing. Oh, what a goal! Holy cow, he did. David Phillip. Oh my lord, that is such a good goal. The guy drops it. I mean, the issue we have with Haugen is he doesn't create. So this guy takes it down and then just smacks it home. Which screen are you talking about, Lift-O-Prof? The load match screen only shows up if you have the detail level set. And Quarty, Janitsek. Yeah. Quarty again. Oh, what a cross. Oh, Dani had to save that. So on a bright day, you see colors. On different, you see, there's different lighting, right? Creates different effects on the stadium, the crowd shots. Oh no. I think, Daljit, do you have your defensive line behavior set as, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew this was my mistake. I had a feeling this was my mistake. Yeah, I was playing with the offside trap. Shouldn't be playing with an offside trap. I'm just going to drop it down a bit more. That 2 striker combination scored a goal. I was so cocky and arrogant. No? Yeah. We got to take back control. I think my team also needs a bit of a berate. Just like my players, I expected us to have an easy time against this team. But I fell asleep at the wheel. And for no rhyme or reason, we're back to chasing a game. Jakob to Wallen. I haven't changed. I haven't taken out the defensive line behavior. It's been in there. I remove it in every single game. Yeah. Oh, this is dangerous, man. That guy is running. Fateh Kaya is creating a lot. He's just running around, creating chances. If my players can't even handle one player, oh, nice work from Hopsh. We already created one chance, but our goal was a bit of a, highlight. Oh, come on. They tried. pretty. Okay, good work. Jakobsen, no wonder. Both our players on yellow cards. Ooh. Both our players on yellow cards. I didn't realize it from the screen. See, the match events don't even put out the yellow card until you gotta click on it. Jakobsen and Vlad. So Jakobsen is here, Vlad is here. That's the vision of throw the water bottle at my place. So we're gonna have to take a look at some players. I mean, Jakobsen normally, if we only have these two midfielders, there's no one else. Oh yeah, maybe I have to think. Okay, all right. For the first time ever, we are gonna take a chance. Okay, I know I'm doing a lot of steps to get out of the game, but I'm still getting used to this. Altaus, Altaus are gonna be slow. So I got two slow players now. Two slow players in front of each other though. This guy is slow, this guy is slow. What a combination, man. Eight acceleration, I think 9 acceleration. A strikeless system with low acceleration is a recipe for disaster. Oh man, come on. We should be winning. This is their first. They've been losing. They haven't won a game yet on this team. Am I going to be the first team to do it? Give them their first win. Okay, all right. We're going to try and slow the tempo down. Work ball into box. Pass reception is okay. Pump patience. We work the ball into the box. I can't pass into space because they are sitting back. They're hitting me on the break. Yeah, they're not coming out to play. Just my team. Jakob on the ball. Altaus. Nice work, Hopsch. Jakob Verloot. Okay. 85th minute. Oh, they're doing well to hold us to a draw. Wallen. I don't like the fact that I have to click to make substitutions. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna bring Hogan on. Wallen not playing well. Jakob. Hogan. Altaus. There's still time. This is the last highlight. Okay, well, at least it's something. That's a terrible performance from our team. I got a bit too cocky. I should have paid a bit more attention. Given this team the respect. I should have assumed we're going to win this game. They sat back to defend. And they did it right to death. They believed in themselves. We worked the ball. We weren't rushing it anymore. We became a bit more patient with this team. At the death, man. We were rushing it all the way. We were just trying to muscle our way past them. Then we used some... Okay, we got that. And also, I had to recognize the fact that two of my players are not performing. And I took a risk. I brought this guy on whose speed is 9 acceleration. Okay, and then he's in front of this guy who's got 12. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, he's got 12. Hang on a bit. Hey, I need to go and talk to my boys. Hang on, I'll be back. I'm back. This is not too bad. Not too bad, our performance. Because we have this guy, right? Walot. He's 8-7. So I thought it was one behind the other. Decent performance. He's performed quite well in this position for the last couple of matches. So he's done quite well, this defensive combination. I mean, I am a bit worried about this guy. But he has been absolutely astounding. I mean, he's been playing really well as a last man. And I was worried, of his jump, because his jumping reach is actually quite low. So some of the balls, he might not be able to win them in the air. So that's the reason why that target forward was getting away, because he's not great in the air. So because he's the last man most of the time. So because he's the last man and he can't win balls in the air, we are vulnerable to systems which have target forwards. So they had a target forward, right? So Fateh Kaya, he's 9-12, lucky. We were lucky, man. Maybe it's 12 jumping reach. He must be 12. Because in this game, you can play target forwards, right? Who don't have high jumping reach. Yeah, Robda has not been addressed. Yeah, definitely not been addressed. 27, 21 is crazy. Teams are still very defensive. At first, I thought it was because I only played one game yesterday. Or two. No, I won't say I only played one game. I played 2 or 3 games yesterday. But I only looked at the Opda for one match. Only one match. Other than that, I don't like the fact that this is not... I mean, I don't know what's causing this. Because we do look like we are putting pressure on teams. Yeah, we brought Bustthenet to be taken off. I actually like this now, right? I do like this layout. Because there was not very much in the last match report. This has got a bit more. Then we can always go to... I think they have... do they have the match stats? They don't have, huh? Now they don't have match stats. You want to see match stats, you got to come in here, then it opens it up. Yeah. So you got passing. Then I'm looking at the attacking side, right? So progressive passes, clear cut chances, I'm not interested in this. Actually, I'm more interested in this. Yeah. Expected assists, max. Oh, he created some chances as well. This time he didn't get into goal scoring positions. It was Kevin Wallen who was getting into goal scoring positions but couldn't find the back of the net. Yeah. In fact, he couldn't get even a shot on target. So he's taking shots, right, from decent positions but not getting them on target. The problem is we don't know what the total number of shots were. That's the reason why we need shot maps in the game. Because this doesn't tell us the total number of shots. It'd be good, right, if they actually had like total shots besides shot percentage. We don't need to know how many he missed. We just need to know the total number of shots he took. And then we can work out for ourselves what the shot percentage, whether the shot percentage is an abnormal one or something that we should be concerned about. Because here it says he had 0, right? It could mean that he had 4 shots and missed, or he did have 1 shot and missed. If 1 shot means you got into a very good goal scoring position and he missed a very good goal scoring chance. So that's the reason why some information that was previously in the older chalkboard didn't make its transition into this data. Yeah, this is the reason why I go data at the moment. We can enjoy this game, but doing deep dives into your tactical systems to say, oh no, this is a replication is not worth doing. Because for me, my replication, some of you have seen some of my guides, you will notice that in when I do the I write about replications, I actually share with you what the Opda numbers are in real life. And then when I try to do a replication, I try to make that Opda number, the out of possession defensive action number, as close to what it is like in real life. But I can't if this is what's giving us the numbers. Go until and when SI do acknowledge that this might be a problem, I don't. Yeah. But look at it, they hardly ever came out to attack us. They had one chance, right? This is like reflective of their XG. Where's XG short story? Okay, we look at this. See, this doesn't tell me much, right? This goal is a what? 0.10. So if this is 0.10, this is 0. That means chances are this is the shot he missed, 0.3. Because this is one big chance. This is a decent chance. I won't say this is a decent chance, but this is a big ass chance, man. Match stats. Was there a clear cut chance? No, there wasn't. So it's 0.2 then. Because clear cut chances, I think in SI is like 0.35 or 0.4 around that. I'm not sure. Like we have to. No, there's not enough data in this game. Everything is a guess. Yeah. That's a good win. Saved it till late. Any win that is you win in the 90th minute is always a great win. And I think as I said, the problem with the page transitions. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the preference. I think the transitions, page transitions are still having an issue. There won't be said. I knew it. It changes every game, no? Every freaking game, it says the transition speed to faster. Okay, I tell you what, just maybe I do this. Okay, animate. I think that's why I need to set animation. I need to animate it. Otherwise, there's no transition speed for anything, right? What is Opda? Is out of possessions. It's basically how many passes does the opposition allow you to have in their half before, in like the up to their third, right? Before they put in a tackle. The question is, how did they calculate it? It's a good question. I already asked that on the forums. I didn't get an answer. Yeah, I said there must be something wrong with the numbers because they're not even anywhere remotely close. Because they're not a lot of. It's not a commonly used statistic in analytics, right? Not all leagues do this, so there's no like benchmark for us to follow. What we have is there's only a few leagues, and even then there's no like England doesn't have one official one, so you have to go to like Opta, you got to go Squawka, right? And neither one is the same. So because I've got every single league, right, processing, you can see what's going on right now. Look at this baby. And this is only 70k player, 80k players, you know. So this is the reason why when people say the game is really fast, I'm going like, yeah, wait till you start adding detail level. Okay, if you want to see stuff like formations, you want so for every person who wants the immersion level to go up, right? Every person, I think there's only going to be 5% of them that are going to be happy with the speed of the game. Because it's the price you pay. Because this game cannot be played on a toaster anymore. No way. It can't be played on a toaster. You really need a rig now for this game. And yeah, it's about time, like, you know. I believe that as I needed to do it for a while. Because it was holding the game back. It definitely was. Yeah. You can see this in the background. We can just sit down here and have a chat. Training review. What does it say? Okay, look, go back. I did say, guys, training review is not a page I want to spend a lot of time on. Okay? Because if you look at the training review, right, every one of these, right, we can right click and talk to the player, but it's a lot of clicks, right? And then we got to criticize. Okay, let's see what happens, right? So we go, let's try that. Okay, so where's the interaction? One, because I used to do that. Yeah. And chat. And then we're still on this page. Good. I don't mind then. But what the hell, man? 6.9 also? Hey, if this is the worst, my players are training damn well because 6.9 is supposed to be good. Fit Fuchs, 7.0. I like whoever's in charge of my training. The assistant manager is back in my good books, man. Look at the training ratings. They love my training schedule. They love the way we push them to the limit. Look at this. 6.9, 7.0. In a way, I like this because it makes sense as well. Best and worst, right? What if everybody's the best, but you want to know the range, right? Who's the worst of the best? So the worst of the best is 6.7. I take it any day of the day, any day of the year, because it means everyone is improving. everyone is good. So the SI have bumped up the training rating requirement quite a lot, no, in FM26. Now let's see if we can 6.7, right? We scolded him, right? Finfox, let's go to him. Let's talk to him, okay? Warn him, criticize training development. I don't throw it, okay? Alright, I'll leave it there. So the players will still not react well because it's fair. Because 7.0 is good, right? Wow, Philip Meyer, what happened to you? Who's Nita? Nita, I put together a training report. Utah, Nita, he's improved the last 2 months. Not too bad. Players making some progress. 8.4. Wow. Concentration going up. This is good. That's what we want. Because our training schedules are set up that way. Hey, no. The youth team don't have one. I don't think the youth team has one. Let me check. How do we do youth team training again? Oh yeah, it's quite easy. Squad training. I don't mind clicking forever. Okay. We got a training. No, not here. Squad, right? From this page. You intuitively think it's training, no? No, you gotta go to this, and then you gotta click on this, then you gotta come to this, and then we gotta come in here. So now, custom. We don't have the youth team, so we gotta create the schedule, and then we gotta load the schedule. Oh, now you guys are gonna see it. So most of you haven't seen this yet. Actually, right, I don't have to use this, no, but I'll use the youth balance just for fun of it. Just let you all see what happens. Okay, guess what? It's blank, right? We click on it, the youth balance one shows up. So we create this schedule and call it the youth BTN Bunda Balance Youth. Now you see, it's Bunda Balance Youth, right? And you come in here, it's showing that. So now all we have to do is delete the blank one, which means thank you, SI. You make me think even more steps than before. Then we gotta go back to this page, go out, and then come back in because there's no other way to do it. And then we get this guy here. It's like all the exploits. SI don't want you to. Okay, you want to do an exploit? Yeah, okay. You unhappy, right? That we couldn't do exploits. Okay. We'll let you exploit the youth team training again. Okay, so there we go. Custom youth and boom, shakalaka. And they got match practice, and then they get a third brief free match practice when they don't have a game, which is impossible to do, okay, if you follow their schedule. You got match practice, and then full day of recovery. And then we'll just come in here, custom and match balance youth. Custom and balance youth. Custom and balance youth. So today we're just setting up our youth properly. Making sure that the youth are set up nicely. Okay, done. We've done enough of that. So now we go to squad. We go to the under 19s just to make sure they have. Because I noticed all this has been set up. So they got DDR. But I'm just going to go to one. I just want to make sure that they don't have training. Yeah, correct. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is they have. Okay, so we're going to go to all of them. Okay. I hope this works. This is like one quick way of doing it. Nope, cannot. Okay, I know that it was possible. Maybe it's because of the goalkeepers. Okay, all right. So we go choose. One to here. None. Okay, so we got this group. I think it's because goalkeepers cannot. Okay, so we got that group done now. Now we go. This guy is there. Okay, so we go to this group unto here. Yep, none. Then we go to this guy. Then come to this group. All the way down here. No goalkeepers in that? Okay. All right. Individual training? None. Done. Okay, so that means all of them don't have individual training for goalkeepers anymore. Kick them all out. Throw it away. I don't believe in it. Because it's just wasting CA for the sake of doing it. I'd rather just focus on how you can play the game. Because I've played this game already enough to know that it doesn't matter. Yeah, SI might fix it. Oh no. We only have 2 defenders though. He's got old age, is it? Old age, is it? Must be 29 years old, plantar fasciitis, right? He hits all of us, baby. He hits all of us, man. Once you pass a certain age, it gets to us. But it hits you even earlier than me, That means you're gone, for the rest of your life. Hey, babe. Jesper, bad news for Jesper. Jesper has got to deal with this for the rest of his life. Because once you get it, it's bad luggage. Jesper, yeah, we're gonna have to think about getting in another goalkeeper. I get a defender, I guess. Don't be so sad, Jesper. Life is cruel, sad to special. What? Who said may prevent recurrence? It always comes back. Who did they go to see, man? Every one streamer I watched using strikeless. Really? All started from moi. The first tactic I created was the first day already strikeless. Very first day live stream. I've been saying strikeless is OP. Yeah, very OP. And unless I'm doing it on purpose, unless SI want to address it themselves, strikeless is going to smash everybody in PvP. Because you can't beat it in PvP. In PvP 1v1, strikeless is going to smash everybody. Yeah, everyone. Anyone who's using not strikeless is going to get warlocked. Yeah, you have to play strikeless in PvP. No other way. You can't play a regular tactic. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I didn't play enough people. That's a problem. So mine is a guy, I haven't played for a few weeks. How do you give your skin this greenish tint? I also saw this on Match Engine of yours. Everything is much greener. Yeah. Basically what I did was I'm using Reshade. Yeah. I'm using something called Reshade. It's I'll show you what it is and I'll explain quickly. So you have to go to this website, reshade.me. Okay, you go to reshade.me, and then what'll happen is you download this Reshade. You can go down to this. You can download Reshade 6.62. This is just what it is. Basically, it's an application that puts a shader layer on top of your game like this. Then when your game starts, you can choose what you want to use. So I use combinations, different combinations for different matches because some matches, the lighting is different. So this has gone back to preset, and then I got another one after this. Yeah, I got a few setups. So like some matches, I'm gonna show it to you right now. So right there's preset one, right? So I change to the next preset is this color. Next preset looks like this. Next preset looks like this. This is bright. This is the next preset. It's a bit more darker. Yeah. So it depends on the game. So some is a bit more harsher because the colors are too bright. Yeah. But I'm gonna cycle through and there's no way to hotkey it. You can't hotkey a specific preset, so it's quite easy to set up. Not difficult. Basically, you're just playing with the gamma levels or the colors themselves. Yeah. So I got a more sepia, comfortable look because I noticed that in one of the matches, SI actually had that set up as well. Yeah. Because if you play on Tritanopia, like the Tritanopia settings for anti-glare for older, because Tritanopia is you find that setting accessibility for colorblind, for people who suffer from color blindness, but also for people who are older who might have glaucoma. So they can't really handle games where it's too bright. So what the Tritanopia settings do is they actually darken the game as well, but they don't darken it nearly enough in the game itself. Like the skin is fine, but once you go into the game, it needs to be even darker, but it doesn't do that. So I had to use this. And I made a big deal out of it a few weeks ago. I mean, I've been making a big deal out of this since the first day I played the game. There's a reason why I don't stream for long. I stream for like about a year, at most, right? I only play this game for like an hour. I can't play this game for very long. First, I hate the idea of using reshade every bloody game. I've got to like tweak it. I want to get on with that. Yeah, sure, man. It's not difficult to set up. Okay, I'll tell you what you want to download, right? Okay, when you go there, okay, since some of you are interested, I'm going to put a caveat here. Be very careful of what you do, okay? All right, so when you download it the first time, you're going to see this. I'm going to show it to you, right? Because it's not going to affect me very badly, okay? So you come in, now I got to quit the game. Sorry, I have to quit the game. So you're going to see the first time, all right? So what's going to happen is this. You double click on the thing, you'll say, mine is one with the add-on. You don't need to use that, okay? But you can use the one with the add-on. Then it's gonna look for the game, right? So you're gonna look for FM execute, right? So this is FM execute. Then you go next. Then you have to choose your DirectX. Most machines today, right? It's all DirectX 10 or 11. Unless you be using some machine from like 2005 or 2006. That's DirectX next. Then you hit the next button. The thing is, right, could not detect the rendering API used by the application. This is because I'm playing the game right now. Right, I'm playing the game. So you want to go 10. So I am playing the game right now, so that's why you can't do it. Now, once it's loaded, right, once it goes to the next page, I'll tell you what I'll do, just for you and for you only. I have to show this to you guys. I got to go the whole process so that, because some of you might not be aware, and it could be new for you. So I'll just, I don't mind like quitting the game, downloading it again, and doing the whole process. Yeah, it won't kill me. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so you come in here, hit next, right? Then you choose DirectX. Next. Update reshade only is if you want to, like, hey, update it. Okay. So you got update, reshade, and effects. This is different. This is what you want to pick. Okay. Update reshade effects, or you download reshade effects. So you go to next, you'll come to this page. Okay, now my advice is only take standard effects and sweet effects by CDLC, because you might want to use you're probably going to be using Fit HDR, Live Gamma Gain, and Tone Map. I have another one I normally use, which is further down, but I'm not going to tell you guys what that one is because you don't need it. Okay, it's just where is it? Where's reshade? Where is it? Oh, it's not here anymore. Oh, it's not here anymore. Oh, and reshade. Yeah, I think this one. And reshade. Yeah, that's the one. And then I got a few, but the more you download, right? Don't go around downloading a lot, no, because it will take a long time to download some of these. Okay, so there you press next, right? And then it will just download. Okay, there is downloading it. Okay, so now they will say select the add-ons you want to install. The problem is with add-ons, right? I don't think you should. That's why you don't need any add-ons with this game. The add-ons are things like crop, screenshots. There are lots of things you can do with reshade. There's a lot you can do with reshade. Okay, but I don't think you need it if you're just going to add layers. We can use reshade to do screenshots, cropping, adding a vignette to your screen when you're playing, and then a split side by side. You can do a lot of things with this. Yeah, but the thing is, it's going to consume a lot of CPU. So then when you go to your game, right, the first time you just hit the play button. Now when it plays, right, for guys who got vision problems, right, this is really good. Okay, then you go to home, right? You get this right at the top. You saw the little words come out at home, it's just you do. But first time you do it, it's going to be like a tutorial. So you'll get a tutorial kind of thing, and then it'll tell you, give it a name. So just give it a name. Just give it your first name. But this is what I want you to do. For all those guys who have a problem with their eyesight, you only take Live Gamma Gain, Tone Map, and I would go Live Gamma Gain and Tone Map. Just these two. Technicolor if you want it. So these are three. Okay? Let's assume you use these. Okay. All right. So I'll give you the settings for all three. No, I got one more preset. Go to performance mode. Okay. All right. So performance mode. Now I'm gonna Control A. Daytime bright, Control A, preset 1. Daytime bright. Preset 1. Okay, I thought I had another preset. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'll just create a new preset. Okay, so you can create a new preset from here. Okay, I'll give this preset a name. Neutral. Okay, I'm gonna say it's neutral. Okay. Then you hit enter. So neutral is set up. See what's happened? It's blank, right? So you want to pick you can also choose to build it from a previous template, but we're just gonna do it from scratch. So we got tone map, lift, where are you? Lift gamma gain, and Technicolor. Where's Technicolor? You want Technicolor 2, not 1. Okay, now I got 3, right? It's gonna look like this, no, first off. Some color, some strange color. Okay. Now, it might look like this, but you don't see the tab at the bottom, right? Okay. You can also go to settings here and go like, I got too many things there. Okay, so load only enable effects. Then go back, home. Only these 3 up now. Brilliant. You don't have the whole screen, right? I don't do download of I need logos, badges, pictures, and skins. I definitely not going to do that. You're going to ask for trouble if you do it. Yeah. So uncheck performance boost mode, right? Performance mode is just for it to go really fast. So go to lift gamma gain. You want to go to this one first. This is the RGB lift, right? So you bring this RGB lift all the way down. You get a lot of green. Okay. Bring it down a bit more if you want. You can bring it down. This is make it a bit darker. My advice is when you do this, basically load, press home again so you can use it again. So you go to the game. Now you see the colors all change, right? Yeah. So my advice is go to a match, highlights, whichever, because the problem is generally for people when they are watching the games, right? Okay, so you come in here and you pick a match like this, and then you go load match. So you see the colors are very different. I mean, you can. It's like giving yourself a new skin every time you play the game. But the problem is this, right? You got to be very careful with all this. Okay, now we're gonna continue. It won't show me for some reason, I don't get a load match. There we go, load match. Okay, so you're loading the match. Oh yeah, I should be loading matches, right? I forgot. Okay, I shouldn't be loading matches. Yeah, because now it's just showing you the match report. I gotta go to the highlights. Yeah, so continue. I should be watching the comprehensive highlights. I keep doing the same thing over and over again like a real idiot. Okay, come here. So I gotta go here. All right, go to comprehensive and press play. And then what you can do is play the game. Now you notice that this green is terrible. I'll tell you why. Because everything is too bright. Too bright. Okay. It's going to hurt your eyes. I better take it away. All right. So we go to home. So what you do is you come in here. See this? I bring all the way down. Okay. So I bring this all the way down. There's a lift. Oh, this lift gamma again. Then go to tone map, right? Tone map. Then bring the saturation on. Okay. Bring the gamma down. Or gamma this way, sorry. Yeah, so you can play with the settings. Okay, find something that works for you. Technicolor, then I would just start with 1. Don't go and do what I'm doing. Okay. I think mine was set up because this does a RGB lift for that color range. So bring you see what I did? I brought the gamma down all the way to 2. So the left way is making it bright, the right is going to make it very dark. So you can just adjust, like saturation, right? Then you bring all the saturation all the way down here. Now you see the game is now, earlier it was super bright, right? So just the tone map alone, tone map is usually just enough for most people. But I started to lift gamma again. I had to drop this first. Because if I don't do this is what it's going to look like. It's too blue. Yeah, it'll be like this color. So you can actually give it like a bit more. You can just play with the colors then. Okay. It's too green. Okay. I just bring it out to this. Now the game looks a bit more nicer, right? Colors actually look realistic. Oh, mine is very funky, my colors. Look at all the other colors will pop. All the other colors will pop. But you can click on this. I think you can set it to 1. Yeah, there we go, 1. Okay, so now 1. Okay, now you got a Technicolor here, then you can adjust it here as well. Brightness. Give the brightness a bit more. And guess what? We got a new neutral. And it auto saves your settings. Okay, done. And then go to home and play the game. It's as easy as that. Compare that to the first screen that we had, right? Which was super bright, right? The first one, that's the game that it came with, no? This is a problem with Football Manager right now. Football Manager's gamma levels are all over in place. The only issue with this is there will be matches where you will find that the lighting is different because the camera itself. This is a bit more blue now. Right? The colors blue are gonna pop no. Everywhere it'll be blue, 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 blue. So I have one that is blue, one that is green. Right? So this one makes the blue colors pop. Sometimes you want the darker green colors to pop. So you gotta experiment with what works for you. Because what might work for me might not work for you, right? Well, all of us are different. So this is one. So you can leave match right now. That's one match now. Then now the rest of the screen looks like this. Okay, so you go to my fixture list and I go up the screen. I don't mind this. This is super dark. It's fine for me, But some people may not like it. But you got to be very careful because it is never the same for every game. Because some matches, and it's not the same for every camera, the broadcast cameras are very, very bright. Very overexposed. Now you see this game is also okay. Or could that be the same game? Let's watch the game we just played, right? Where we know this game was a bit bright just now. So we're now using a different one. And it looks very nice. The colors look a lot better now, right? Now I can see the yellows, the blues. The earlier one is very sepia because I was in that mood now. I wanted to oh, guys, join me in 1975 and we all had color TV for the first time, that kind of thing. Yeah, this is a bit more realistically nice. Yeah. So I would recommend this if you want to do it. Yeah, change on the fly. Change on the fly. That's the way this is. But it's not difficult. That's the beautiful part. All you need is tone map. So I'll show you the settings again, right? Lift gamma again, Technicolor 2 and tone map. It's going to be a combination of these three. My settings are quite straightforward. So you start with lift gamma gain first. Okay? You drop this all the way down to, bring this all the way down to 2, right? Now you notice the colors like that. You can see the difference right now. This is what the game looks like. This is what the game looks like right now. This is what happens when I add all this. The problem is, the game is so dynamic, right? The lighting is so dynamic. I don't think SI can fix this. There's not one formula for everything. Yeah, because it's so, because the lighting changes in every single game. It's like every single game. I noticed that every camera is different. I used to do this for a living last time. I used to work on television. So for me, the colors on the screen were very my camera was overexposed. Being the person that calls the cameras, I have to pull a cameraman off his job and say, look, guy, get your camera set up properly, right? So yeah. Besides, the only problem with this is look at the shadows now. No, I mean, this is so realistic right now. Previously, we couldn't see the shadows very clearly. Now the shadows, I love, you can have a lot more fun with reshape. Yeah. So yeah, let me leave the match. Let me get a nice, healthy black screen. So now I got black, I got green. This one makes the blues pop. The blues will pop. So it's on different days, it'll be cool. Oh, guys, we are 4 points behind now. We are 4 points, baby. 2 wins today. So, guys, so hopefully it helps you guys out. If you have any issues with the game, right, just let me know. Because right now, for me, yes, Opda is the problem. Okay, stats is still a problem. Training is got to go around the camp, because I think Miles must have spent a lot of time in the desert because he wants us to go around the camel's ass to get training done. So he must be really fascinated by this kind of long trips. Okay, so he's making us all go around the camel's ass just to get something done. So look, I think they'll address it because, but is the game unplayable? No, it's not. It is playable. I avoid everything that bugs me. I don't look at training reports, it bugs me. I don't go to the data hub, it pisses me off. I try my best to not get too engaged with statistics, it pisses me off. Trading, I can live with trading. It's one too many steps, but when the moment I go lower league, like semi-professional football, I don't touch training because it's gonna piss me off. I'm not gonna explain why, but it's gonna piss me off, man. I'm not going there. Ain't no way I'm doing lower league training. And then the same applies to the women's side of the game. I play the women's side of the game. If it's non-professional, I'm not going there either, because the moment they have 2 days, all kinds of problems come. So I'm not going there too. Yeah, so I can live with this. I don't talk to players. That solves a lot of problems because there's no need to worry about interactions now. I never used to anyway, so it's nothing on my back, man. I never do it, so I'm having a really good time there. Then what else have I not been doing? I don't really spend any time in the inbox apart from looking at match preparation, so I'm very happy. So yeah, cool, fine. I do know how to navigate the world. Yes, navigating the world is easy. Yeah, not a problem. But if you want to see formations for every single game from every single league, then you better have a damn good computer. Because if you are running a toaster and you want to have formations too, then don't complain if the game takes too long to process, because it will take a long time. You have to be patient. You have to be honest. You have to be zen. Okay, you got to be very zen about this game. Yeah, which is why I hope you've got a good shooter. Because once you finish playing Football Manager, you need to go to a shooter to shoot something or, hack something. If you're playing World of Warcraft, then of course you can go and smash a dragon, go fish in a lake or something, This is what I'm doing. So I get pissed. I go, where's my warrior? Berserk. I go Berserker, and I go, I do that. I spend more time with the kids. Actually, thank you, SI, for giving me a chance to spend more time with the kids. Hey, actually, this blue tin is quite nice, bro. Yeah. Thank you for asking the question, man. Magic moments. Because I actually prefer this new shader I'm using. Yeah, this shader is much nicer. It's made the other one is a bit green, but what happens is that the UI itself, it's nice. It's got a very classy greenish tinge in it. No, it's like reminds me of the racing green color, right? Like the old Jaguars. No, they had this nice, rich, deep green color. That one of my favorite colors of all times. Jaguar XJ6 with the racing green colors. I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. Of course. I mean, I will share it. I mean, I don't know why nobody else has. I was surprised that nobody has shared this. No, it's like, yeah, green is soothing for the eyes. It is very soothing. So you can actually make it a lot more comfortable. It's up to you, because if you look at now, right? Okay, I'm going back into the game. So you see, now I have a new preset, right? So you can set hotkeys up. So remember this, you go to your presets, right? So when you go to your settings here, you can set up hotkeys. I have this previous preset key, next preset key has got Control A and Control S, right? And then what you can also do is come in here, group effect files with tabs instead of a tree. You see, just now when you go to my homepage, right, you see these tabs? So I can see that. Now I can just tap. Otherwise, it becomes a tree and it's very annoying. Yeah, that's quite messier. And then this is the most important thing: performance mode. Like if you go into a game and you go like, oh my god, you know what? I don't know why it's going to look good. I reload. You can always clear the cache. Sometimes you want to clear the cache as well if you do a lot of setups. If you're doing changing on the fly many times, then my advice is always hit the reload button. So now if I do this, I change, I get this. I feel like having a green day today. I feel like slightly not so bad, but it's a different color. Now we come to the preset I just made. So there are different presets. So I can now play the game like this. I can play the game like this, which is nice. Then when I go for the game, I use the other preset. So this is the way I do it now. The only issue I have with this one is because it's very clear. You can see SI's goof ups when it came to the design of the UI. Because obviously they have a color shader done nicely here, but here the see all news, they forgot to do this part. Because obviously the ones with the tabs, right? They have to have a tree here and then nothing fills up over here. Green screen, right? Yeah, it's nice having a green screen. Very comfortable, very soothing with the eyes. Yeah. I found that this was very, 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 very comfortable for me when I play, especially this whole sepia thing, right? Suddenly I felt so zen about the game. Now I'm very zen about the game. Yeah. I'm very, very zen about this game. I'm not like, oh my God, I need to get a life. And I'm not, I think there are issues with this game. I'm not going to deny it. Yeah, like everybody else, I think there are issues with this game. But it being unplayable is not one of them. Yeah, definitely not. Should SI have released this game like this? Of course not. They should have paid us to play the game, not we pay them for the privilege. What the? But if you notice, a lot of companies are doing that now. Yeah, some companies are now making people. You want to try out the beta? Yeah, sure. Yeah, come on. Ashes of Creation is doing it. They did it as a crowdfunding, right? So I crowdfunded the Ashes of Creation game as well. And then you've got World of Warcraft right now. You want to try the midnight beta? Yeah, sure. Pay to play the beta and help us lock all the bugs. And it wasn't cheap. Okay, the midnight beta is expensive. No, it's a lot of money for the midnight beta. And nowadays it's becoming, I think it's becoming a thing, because people want to play the betas. They want to have especially if I foresee there will be a time that will come that SI will charge for the beta. But they will have a closed alpha, but they will have an open beta. And then they will say, if you want to play the beta, you pay for it. And there will be, I think that's the mistake SI made this year, was doing that. See, they forgot to do that this year. They should have told everybody that we're going to be releasing the beta version of Football Manager 26 this year. Right? But I think that's what they wanted to do, but they couldn't do it. And they were forced to release the actual version of the game because of contractual reasons with everybody else they signed deals with. Because they can't go out there and say, we're launching FM26 beta. Then they would have been in trouble. They've been sued. Well, that's what I think, though. And I don't mind. I mean, like I can live with the skin. I like this greenish, dingy skin. Everyone's been coming out to my streets going, where do you get the skin from? I'm like, this is not skin. I just use reshade. Yeah. It makes the game a lot more nicer to play with. I wish SI had done this. I mean, all they have to do is they have to just give us the options of all they need to do is give us more control over the color settings in the game. If they do it, then everybody can set whatever freaking color they want. Go, okay, I gotta do this. They have to give us a tree setting. So they will apply a shader effect on the whole game. That's all they need to do. But I don't know. Probably gonna take them some. I think they might go in that direction instead of dealing with each camera. Because if I were them, that's what I do. Instead of dealing with each camera and the lighting conditions for each camera, we give you the settings for you to change the lighting in every single game. That would be 10 times better. And I hope SI do it. If they do it, problem solved. I think they are struggling at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to thank everybody coming to today's stream. I hope you guys had a fun time. We managed to solve a small little issue. There was no issue. I think some of you are having issues seeing the formations, then it's only because you haven't got a detail level set. If you set your detail levels, you will have no issues. And I hope that my little at the end on how to get your own custom skin, like mine. I've got a custom green skin right now. Yeah, you can make one yourself. Very easy. All you got to do is download the app, reshade, right, and use tone map, lift, gamma, gain, and technicolor. You can get all kinds of wonderful looks, man. All right. So thank you very much for coming on the stream. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I will see you on maybe tomorrow because it's a weekend. The kids are going to have a fun time. And because I won't be streaming through Christmas. I know some people do. Me, no. I'm going to be with the children. I'm going to be spending time with them. They deserve it. I'm all with the kids, man. So you guys stay safe. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Good night.